The first step to solving any problem is acknowledging that there is a problem. Problem is not only that the Palestinians, Uyghurs, Yemenis, Kashmiris, and Americans, New Zealanders, and more recently Canadians, and more others are being murdered. We Muslims know, or at least should admit, that the problem is in all of us, as individuals, and as an ummah. It's not a blame game. We have tons of evidences from the Quran and Sunnah that support this fact. The sad reality is that when Muslims are advised to return to Allah, abandon innovations and sins, learn the deen, such as Quran and Sunnah as per the understanding of our righteous predecessors, reform ourselves, families and communities, they turn around and call those advising them nasty names. They want to jump steps 2, 3, and 4 when step 1 is not even in place. Does this sound familiar? أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وإني كلما دعوتهم لتغفر لهم جعلوا أصابعهم في آذانهم واستغشوا ثيابهم وأصروا واستكبروا استكبارا. And indeed, every time I invited them that you may forgive them, they put their fingers in their ears, covered themselves with their garments, persisted, and were arrogant with great arrogance. It all starts with tawheed. It all starts with faith. It all starts with rectification from within. How can we be victorious when we have respected scholars who consider calling upon the dead just a bid'ah and not shirk? If this is someone knowledgeable, then what have we left for the average layman who will adopt this and many other distortions of the pure teachings of our deen? How many others are actually out there visiting graves and making dua to the dead? How many Muslims believe that Allah is everywhere or don't know the different names and attributes of Allah? Why is this important? Can you learn algebra or calculus without learning arithmetic? Can you write essays without learning your ABCs? Can we jump to other aspects of the religion without knowing who our Lord is? How many out there are calling you to support the people of Lut or LGBTQ+? How many out there are calling you to rebel against the Muslim rulers? Why? So they can replace them with new ones who they think can do a better job? And when these new leaders fail, they'll just rebel against them again. These are not fiqh issues. These are just some of the basics of our deen, wherein there shouldn't be room for disagreement. Yet, many Muslims differ about. We are all over the place. Have we forgotten and have chosen to continue to ignore and deny? We have guidelines. We have clear instructions. We have examples to follow. Quran and Sunnah. Who lived and practiced these teachings? The Sahaba and our righteous predecessors. This does not negate the right of those who are being persecuted to defend themselves. But for the rest of the Ummah, and of course this applies to those in Palestine and others, we have to work from ground up. If we want to be strong together and be aided by Allah, as our righteous predecessors were supported with an army of angels, then our foundations need to be solid. Have faith. Allah promised us victory. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وعد الله الذين آمنوا منكم وعملوا الصالحات ليستخلفنهم في الأرض كما استخلف الذين من قبلهم وليمكنن لهم دينهم الذي ارتضى لهم وليبدلنهم من بعد خوفهم أمنا يعبدونني لا يشركون بي شيئا ومن كفر بعد ذلك فأولئك هم الفاسقون.
Thanks for watching this video. Subscribe and click on the notification bell. Like, comment, and share with friends and family.